Hey guys, welcome to my new vlog. My name's Sarah, and I'm starting a series called Grad How To. That has everything that you need to know after college. When you have all the time in the world, you don't have a full-time job yet, or maybe you do, but maybe things weren't working out exactly how you thought they would. Maybe you don't have the job you thought you would have. Maybe you're not happy sitting at your parents' house, or maybe you have it all together. Either way, we're all trying to navigate this world post-college, post-graduation, in adulthood. And we may be ready for it or we may not. And we may have questions. But here's one thought that I have for you is that you've got to have 3 keys to success. Anything I've ever achieved in life was because of these 3 things. If I didn't have them, it didn't go so well. But when I did, it went well. Number 1 is you've got to be humble. You're new in the world, you're young, you don't have 50 years life experience behind you like some people you encounter will. You've got to understand that you have a lot to learn, and even if you do think that you know it all because you just got out of college and you have so much knowledge, you'll fall hard if you are too proud, if you go too fast, if you go too quick, if you assume too much, and I'd shudder to think what that looks like, so it's better to go into it softly from the get-go. Number 2 is you've got to have high expectations for yourself. No one has time to micromanage you and make sure that you're doing everything you've got to do every single minute of your time. That's not good business. So you've got to have expectations for yourself and accomplish your tasks on time, accurately ask questions when you have questions, and do it right the first time so no one has to redo it and so it's not a waste. This is the only way that you're going to move up, is if you show responsibility and in the small things, then you'll be given bigger responsibilities. Just think, no job is beneath you, because every job that requires you to work hard is an opportunity to prove yourself in something small in order to move on to the next step. If you don't have the desire to move on to the next step, then you're doing the wrong thing. You should definitely look for something you are passionate about so that you would want to work hard and you would want to go somewhere in life, because life is all about discovery, becoming a better person yourself, discovering new people, finding out about life, discovering answers to your questions. It's all of what it's about, so find it. Find what makes you question and want to know. Number 3 is you've got to be a good learner, and that means valuing the redirecting feedback just as much, if not more so, than the reinforcing feedback. I know it's great to be told that you've done a great job, but you already know that, so it doesn't really accomplish much. But what does accomplish something of value is finding out a mistake that you've made, something you've missed, something you've done wrong, because that way you know it now. You can have the opportunity to never make the same mistake again, never miss it again, never get it wrong again, and that makes you a better person, that makes you a stronger player. Another story that I learned in business school is from my professor of project management class. She was a project manager for an engineering company, and they had an associate who made a really big mistake, cost the company some $100,000, or more, I forget exactly. But he came in and he's like, this is my education. That is like hugest learning experience of my life. Basically, he said, you've invested this much into my education, you can't fire me now. And such is true. He'll never make that same mistake again. Seeing this huge mistake as the biggest education of his life is the right way to see it. If you see mistakes as so valuable, you will totally thrive from it. And they did not fire him. He will never make that mistake again because he absolutely knows how to avoid it now, whereas a brand new person may be prone to doing the same thing. If you think about mistakes completely in a different way, you may think of them just as highly as you would some positive reinforcement. And that's my tips for you today. Those 3 things will help you succeed in life no matter where you are, no matter if you're sitting on your couch or if you are CEO of a firm. They're the same for everyone across the board. Be humble, have high expectations for yourself, and be a good learner.